It's like the joy just broke something in her mind. Or was it bad joy? Seems like there's been a lot of bad joy lately. I wonder if that's why there are so many downers these days. Or did I just never notice?
I'm sorry, sir. The broadcast tower has been quarantined.
Well, I think if you examine the gate, you'll see that it's been unquarantined.
Oh, so it has. Well then, I'll just bugger off, shan't I? Enjoy your visit.
I suppose it would be lovely to visit the old broadcast tower, but I do sort of need to get the hell out of Wellington Wells. I've got to go down.
Good morning to you.
Took a V-meat sandwich off a downer this morning.
How on earth did a downer get V-meat?
I haven't the foggiest. But I'll tell you, it was the best meal I've had in days.
I'd imagine.
Sandwich wasn't bad either.
Sandwich wasn't bad either. You're a wit.
I think the rail tracks are just past those revolvers. Well, that feels entirely too good. What have we come to? whole floor's collapsed. So much for the tracks. Oh, I hope I don't have to go up there. I'm gonna have to go up there, aren't I? Why does God hate me? I don't think I want to breathe in those fumes. Looks like I wasn't the first one here. Oh shit. Prudence.
Here. See you in the pub.
Just lie down. hope I can get back to the tracks through the mine somehow. Sure it's perfectly safe going into the mines. What are the odds they'll collapse again, eh?
Or a weasel?
It has a back like a weasel's.
Or like a whale?
It's very like a whale.
I wonder if you can do this.
Hello? Do I know you?
The, executive committee asked me to see how things are going down here.
About bloody time. I've been asking them for months. They think everything's peachy keen down here. It's not peachy keen, is it? I don't suppose you saw anyone working on the way in?
Unless they were disguising it terribly well, no.
They get dirty if they forget to go topside.
The XCOM sent me to inspect the machine over there.
The bucket wheel excavator? Oh, this is hilarious. Did you happen to notice a bloody great hole on your way in? That's because we delved too sloppily and too deep with that thing, and half the mine collapsed. I told the gang to stick to picks and shovels. We start that beast up again, the rest of the mine is going to collapse and take the entire bloody parade with it.
That's quite alarming. Have you removed the activator?
No. The gang don't seem very interested in starting it up.
I think you better let me remove the activator. I don't want any accidents.
All right. You'll need my keycard.
I'll let them know you need relief.
By God, you are the most on-the-ball person I've seen in years. Are you sure you're not a downer?
Oh. It's like the joy just broke something in her mind. Or was it bad joy? Seems like there's been a lot of bad joy lately. I wonder if that's why there are so many downers these days. Or did I just never notice? We're life for noise. Pop a joy. Can I use this excavator thing to cross that abyss? I wonder how you turn it on.
And I'm too old.
What if I sneak you on the train?
That's against the rules.
Oh, if we get caught, I'll just say there was a mix-up and you can play dumb.
Are you sure?
Remember how I snuck you on that camping trip? Didn't it work out brilliantly? Just trust me.
I trust you, Arthur. I said I trust you, Arthur.
We'll go to Germany together. We'll take care of each other, no matter what happens.
Well, it's for knocking down my blocks in kindergarten. Now we see the violence inherent in the system.
Oh, come on! Seriously? Couldn't you just wait till I'm gone?
Are you really doing this to find Percy? I mean, where would you even look for him? Is he even alive? Is he in Russia? How would you even get to Germany? Oh, good. I'm finally back on the right track.
You know where I'm going on holidays? Spain.
I've not been to Spain, except Gibraltar once.
Next holiday, Maybe after Christmas. Wouldn't want to miss Christmas.
Oh no, with the turkeys and the roast beef.
You're doing this because you don't have a strong enough sense of self-preservation to leave Wellington Wells on your own account, aren't you? You need the guilt.
Mr. Hastings. Just when I'd given up all hope of seeing an engineer.
You know, sir, we've come to the end of our time. Some of us cut and run. Some of us stand by our post. Some of us take care of our brother.
My brother? What are you saying?
All men is brothers, sir.
Right. Of course.
Damn thing so itchy. It's times like these what try men's souls, sir. They try men's souls.
I know you.
Please keep your hands inside the train. It is very dangerous to
You must get back on the train.
the windows of the train.
Arthur! You must get back on board!
No, I'm just here to take my brother to the train.
No! Please, Arthur! No, get up!
Mr.
Please, no.
Percival Hastings.
That's me, Percy. People call me Percy.
Please, no!
Someone has written on this card that you are a bit dim, and you can't be roaming about on your own. You don't seem dim.
Right, well, Mum thinks I can't... Mum thinks I can't... Mum thinks I can't take care of myself.
Arthur!
But I can.
Arthur!
I've had it with you.
To tell the truth, I really did want to go to Germany with my brother, Arthur. See, we'd sort of take care of each other. So I tried to sneak on, but then Arthur said, no, we have to follow the rules.
Is that so?
I'll just run along home. Mum's probably worried sick. Can I go?
This is a day we may all come to regret, Mr. Hastings. But I am not going to put one more child on that train than my duty obligates me to do. Run along then. Sir, are you all right?
I'd best be on my way. I did something terrible.
Oh, we've all done things we regret, sir. Some of them we regretted as we done them. Some of them never quite go away.
I told him we'd go to Germany together. I told him I'd hold our passports, and then I walked off the train with his passport. He didn't know how to talk to anyone but me. I can't make it up to him now. Can I?
No, sir. I imagine you cannot.
Then who is there to forgive me?
Some try to forget.
I can't do that. Not anymore.
Well, I suppose you gift to know who you are. Without that, there's no hope for wisdom.
I wish I still believed in some sort of mercy.
Life goes on. That is the mercy. Come on, sir. Once you're out there, you'll know what to do.
Add 3 cc's. Well, let's just fire this up. Please don't blow up in the next 30 seconds.
Just a minute! I'm out of blackberry spud. Come back later.
I need it now!
Sorry, I don't have any now.
What the hell was that?
Where is it? Where's the blackberry?
I'm making it!
You're lying!
It's a very delicate reaction.
You're saving it all for the bobbies! Where are you? It's up there, isn't it?
Shit, I need my emergency kit. This better work on Spud. Oh no.
No. She broke my brain. It's not possible. We sent them all away. They never came back. It's a rat, isn't it? I'm hallucinating, and it's a rat, and it's gonna bite me. You can't be a baby. You're a rat. You have to be a rat.
We better get Spud out of here.
You'd think a junkie would weigh a bit less, wouldn't you?
Oh, and of course there's the blower. I hope Gwen's all right. Brilliant. They all want blackberry joy. Spud couldn't have shown up at a worse time. Fucking a bucket. It's okay. The bad man is asleep. He won't bother you anymore. Oh, you've got a poopy nappy, don't you? Let's go get you a nice clean one. I'll need to filter some water. I shouldn't have left it alone. I better turn down the heat. Who is it now?
Hello in there! Is there anyone in there? Would you come to the front door, please?
Constable! Whatever brings you here?
Someone seems to have bashed your front door in, Mom.
Terrible, isn't it? I forgot my key and I had to sort of bash my way in.
I've had reports, Mom. All sorts of people coming to your door.
Amazing, isn't it? So many people get lost these days, and they keep asking me for directions.
You're not selling illicit substances, are you?
You mean aside from Blackberry Joy? To the constabulary?
Oh. Are you Sally Boyle?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's stupid of me. I'm so sorry to have been a bother. I know a terribly good joiner. I'll send him round, fix that door up for you.
No need, Constable. But you're very sweet.
I'll just, I'll be on my way, Mum.
Cheery bye. Gwen's running out of nappies. I better make some more. Where did I put that cloth and tape? Off with the wet, on with the dry. Oh, you can't be serious.
Hello, Miss Boyle. Just wondering if you were planning to drop by the old neighbourhood anytime soon. We all miss you.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm just in the middle of cooking. No, I'll get on the blower and let everyone know as soon as it's ready. Promise. Oh, she's probably hungry by now. I should have fed her before I started the reaction. No, they can't all be broken. No, this was enough milk for a month. Fucking bucket. No, I better go calm her down. I can't think when she's crying like that. There, baby. Everything's gonna be okay. Mummy promises. Thing is, Mummy doesn't know how she's gonna feed you. Did you know that? And if she doesn't figure it out, baby is gonna starve to death. Is Mummy the worst mummy ever? Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Lionel. Wait. Lionel might have tinned milk. He has a bit of everything. Listen, darling. Mummy's gonna go and see Lionel. Try not to cry too much till Mummy comes back. Okay? Please? Mummy will be back with supper as soon as she possibly can. Please have tin milk, Lionel. Please.
Sally Boyle! I'm afraid I haven't got anything new or fashionable for a monk girl like yourself. Everything I've got's as old as me.
Oh, Lionel. You've never felt old to me. I need some tin milk for something I'm brewing.
Oh, well, the trade from over the bridge, well, all we seem to have at the moment is a few tins of leftovers from the war, and they're practically collector's items. Pricey.
Oh, I'm a bit short on funds at the moment. Is there anything we could trade?
Not unless you're willing to go over to the garden district.
Why not?
A girl like you? Some of them wastrels out there, there's rumours of cannibals, devil worshippers, queue jumpers.
It's sweet that you're looking out for me.
Well, some time ago, Uncle Jack made a record album, Uncle Jack Sings. And I got a collector who's dying to have it. Now, I know there's a bunch of Uncle Jack fans who have a sort of compound on Eel Pie. If anyone's got the album, it's them. Bring me that, and I'll give you all the tin milk I have.
All right. I'll see what I can find. Uncle Jack Records. Jesus Christ. Gwen's life is hanging on Uncle Jack Records. Not that Lionel knows that, thank God. Damn it. I better go home and get my garden district drag. Can't walk around there in the latest Davy Hackney. It gets so resentful.
You are not authorized. Please clear the area immediately.
take your joy immediately.
One of these days, Gwen, I'm going to teach you all about chemical interactions. They're so much more reliable than boys.
It's all falling apart.
No one gave me, and I did eat.
Things fall apart.
This is for the benefit of Mr. Kite. The rabbit got into the garden. The rabbit got into the garden.
Sounds like some sort of secret message.
The books don't tell you about their teeth. Oh, so frightful.
The doors of perception were cleansed. We could see everything as it is.
If the ward
Adversity builds character, right? We must have lovely characters about now.
I try not to talk about it.
Things fall apart.
Hello. Are you a friend of Uncle Jack?
Of course. Who isn't?
You'd be surprised. Some people seem to think that because we're out here in the Garden District, we have to abandon all pretense of civilization.
We can't take joy, but that doesn't mean we can't see the world the way Uncle Jack does, right? It's just a question of concentration.
Oh, yes. In fact, Uncle Jack has heard of you.
He's heard of us? You can't be serious.
Is he going to talk to us on the TV? Oh, but we never get the new programs out here.
What did he say? How do you know?
Why don't you ask him? He's coming to visit. He wants to do a live broadcast from here.
He's coming here? But the place is a mess.
We have to clean up. Uncle Jack's coming.
He's coming.
Uncle Jack's coming.
That's the spirit. Let's show Uncle Jack just how much we love him.
Uncle Jack's coming.
Go back to where you came from.
She's got all not my neck. You are.
There's the one! Get him! There's the one who did it! There!
They're not coming back. They're never coming back.
Don't worry, we'll find you and we'll fix you,
You don't
up.
live here.
A man's home is his castle. It's not your bleeding castle. And don't come back.
I'm calling the authorities.
And that's for telling lies about me after school. I wonder if Lionel can make some sort of automatic baby feeder for me. Then I wouldn't have to run back home as often to feed Gwen. Sounds a bit hard-hearted, doesn't it, Gwen? But Mummy's trying to save our lives.
Am I my brother's keeper? Am I?
Who's she talking to on all the telephones? At least we could have made. All of the telephones. You're pissing me off on purpose, aren't you? That's better.
Fuck off home!
And that's for ditching me for the posh girls in year 7. Oh, this is a lot more satisfying than undermining the other girl's confidence.
That feels odd.
Hello. Let's have a look at you, shall we? You're in tip-top shape, aren't you? You were so pleased you survived the Garden District. Toodaloo.
How can I help you?
Sally Boyle! I hope you found the Uncle Jack record. Me brother's been pestering me.
I have indeed.
You're Brillo! Milk you shall have!
Lionel, you're sort of handy, aren't you?
Well, I do like to tinker. You'd be amazed at the state of some of these things when they come into the shop. Can't sell them if I can't fix them.
I have some designs for some apparatuses.
Some sort of water feeder for birds?
Oh, heavens no. I can't stand the crows. It's for my flowers. Mustn't overwater, but I keep forgetting to water it all.
Oh, of course. Well, let me see what I got in the back there. I bet I can find all the pieces sooner or later. They never show up right away, but they always show up sooner or later. Check back in a bit.
Gwen's got something to eat at least. Here we go, darling. Baby milk. You won't believe what Mummy had to do to get this for you. Well, I'll never tell you, frankly. Who's at the bloody door now?
Sorry to bother you, ma'am. The lads is, wondering if you've got any blackberry ready for 'em.
Oh, I'm working on it. In a day or two, I hope.
The lads is getting a mite twitchy, to tell you the truth. I must ask you to accompany me to the station so you can explain yourself to them precisely.
I don't understand the worry. Haven't I always provided you with blackberry? I just had a little hiccup in the lab. I'd be working on it right now, but apparently you lads are lonely.
That ain't quite true though, Mum, is it? You've been seen all over town doing all sorts of things.
We don't imagine that Lionel Cashier is much of a source of pharmaceutical ingredients.
Oh, but there, you'd be wrong, Constable. See, I had to replace some bits of lab equipment.
And you've been roaming around the Golden District doing Lord knows what.
Yes, well, Blackberry's made with herbal extracts. Why do you think it's called Blackberry?
And the Victorial Memorial Camp? 2 visits in the last week? I suppose them visits was for our benefit as well.
Not at all. I was visiting the General. He also gets quite cross when I haven't seen him in a while.
So he... well, yes, of course you would. Right. Well, we can hardly expect Miss Boyle to ignore the General now, can we, lads? Of course you would.
Nonetheless, Miss Boyle, the lads have developed an appetite for your fine cooking, as it were. If they go hungry, chaos will ensue. We must insist that you devote your full and urgent attention to feeding them.
Or what?
Or we shall be compelled, willing or no, to provide your assistance, willing or no, to Dr. Verloc. And that won't be cheery for either of us.
I guess I can't blame them for being antsy. It's not fun going off Blackberry. And if they go back on regular Joy, they'll get the cramps and they won't even remember why. Thank God I'm almost done with this new batch.
You must take your joy immediately.
Jesus, it smells like burning chemicals. Oh, shit. Where's the fire extinguisher? Christ almighty. Jesus, no. Oh, it's been too long.
And you knew around here? Oh, did I just forget? Oh, it happens, you know.
Kiss my ass.
Okay. First things first, how bad is the damage to the lab? The triode on the crystallizer's broken. Ugh. Why do I get an N7 vacuum tube? Oh, God. My old chemistry box. It must be still in my old house. I was really hoping I'd never have to go back there.
Please step away immediately.
After all, no one's going to arrest you.
Please step away immediately.
Right? Good. Well, I hope that's helpful, Charles. Thank you very much.
Here's another letter. From
Gillian Overshaw. Charles, Mrs. Overshaw writes, Dear Uncle Jack, I've found a thing you can make.
So, no, my dear, I would not particularly recommend keeping it up quietly.
Especially do not drop it or drop anything on it. How can you be new? And I know some of you are. Would you mind dropping by Mrs. Gillian Overshaw's place at 25 disposing of this rather peculiar garden gnome? Thank you. Here's a good chap. Dear Mr. Worthing,
Susan, I'm not a doctor. I only play what I'm
Supreme executive power
But I do know
must
some doctors
drive
are-
humanity.
Like the food.
Mum, Dad, I've come home.
Is this the postbox I dared Arthur to blow up? I really should never have posted that letter.
Well, young Miss Boyle. You know there's a curfew. You don't want some Fritz to shoot you dead, do you?
Sorry, sir.
Let's get you home. You had another fight with your mum, didn't you? Why don't I put in a good word? Mrs. Boyle, I've got a young lady out here who, I'm sorry. They don't seem to be at home.
What? Let me go in.
They're not at home. Let me take you to the station for a cup of tea.
What happened? Let me in.
Best you don't go in, miss. Cup of tea's best.
What did she do? What did she do? What did she do?
Oil. I've got a young lady out here who, they don't seem to be at home.
And Mum said, you don't have to worry about the train. No one's going on the train. Shut up, Sally. You're a big girl. Stop crying. Oh, what fun. Stubborn her foot abide and not in her house.
talking to on all the telephones?
Idiotic mask anymore.
What happened to the gardens? Go into it.
I'm the capital. By himself, and all places are alike to me.
I know just how you feel.
Be kind to strangers. One day you'll be one of them.
I am the cat that walks by himself.
Where are the Americans?
Gave me.
This center cannot hold. Where are the Americans? Where are the Russians?
Down. Simple. Easy answer. But joy. You can't be too happy now, can you? Being a citizen of Wellington, well, means never having to feel sorry for yourself. But this is the show where we talk about being your physical best. If you're feeling a bit sick, it's nice to be happy, but you still don't want to drop dead, even if you're smiling all the way, do you? It's not a bad way to go, I suppose. Let's talk about coffee. England is a drafty, wet country, and we all get colds from time to time. What do you think about it? Can love the wet, they stay fresh as a cold. So, if you're coughing from time to time, nothing to worry about, and there's nothing to do about it either. Now, some people get very worried
So
that
tired.
they're up in blood.
So very tired.
Something nasty like cancer or pulmonary embolism. Things that don't have anywhere to treat anymore. Of course, which is a sign of bronchitis. Had a nasty cough for a while and you just coughing and coughing and coughing.
You're not the bloody... I'll see you, you murderer!
Better you than me.
And I did it. Find the killer!
Oh, lucky you.
No, I don't think I'd like to go to the movies. I wish I weren't such rubbish at tinkering.
If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask the doctor. No doctor.
A beaker, a thermostat, N7 triode. I think I can fix my lab. Christ, that's a lot of plague victims. I guess they all want to go home. I guess they've forgotten why they're here in the Garden District.
Hey, Wiga, Gekra,
Whoa!
Hello.
Too bright and shiny,
Let's
Sally.
have a look at you, shall we? You're in tip-top shape, aren't you? You were so pleased you survived the Garden District. Toodaloo.
Sally, your customer relations leave something to be desired.
I bet he hasn't got far. What's going on?
Oh!
Look what I found.
Well, it's getting late, isn't it? It's time for all good citizens to begin. To be out after all good citizens to be getting ready to go to bed. You don't want to be out after dark, do you? Would you like me to read you a bedtime story? Of course you would. Well, curl up in front of the telly and Uncle Jack will tell you the story. Tonight's story is called Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Once upon a time, there were three bears who lived... and Jane's father, old Edward Bear. They'd barely enough food to feed themselves, but it was enough. Every morning, Henry Bear had a big bowl of porridge because he was big, and Jane had a medium-sized bowl because she was medium-sized, and old Edward Bear had a small bowl Though he was wise, he was tiny and needed to preserve his strength. And he didn't need to eat that much either. And Henry had a big chair, and Jane had a medium-sized chair. And old Edward had a small chair that was padded and very comfortable. Small chair that was padded and had a bed to sleep. A small bed for old Edward Bear, and a medium-sized bed for Jane Bear, and a big bed for Henry Bear. Every morning, Jane Bear made porridge for the three of them. Just enough so they would have energy throughout the day. And she gave them each their joy. 1 pill for old Edward Bear, 2 for herself, and 3 for big Henry Bear. They took their joy right away, of course, because they knew it's always best to start the day with joy. And then they would go out for a walk in the woods to find berries to put in their porridge while it cooled. Because they knew that berries are very healthy in porridge. But one morning, while they were out, a young woman came by their house. Her name was Goldilocks, for she had golden hair and she was very proud.
Oh, look at the toy.
She was always getting into mischief and causing her neighbors trouble. Because she thought she was entitled to everything because of her pretty golden hair. Well, the 3 bears were sensible bears. Locked up.
Oh, baby, I wouldn't do this for anybody else.
And noticed that the bears were not there. She said to herself, "What a nice house. I wonder what is in it." So, she checked all the windows, and sure enough, one of the window latches was loose. Goldilocks said to herself, "Oh, stupid bears! They have not protected themselves so well." So
My Oh, Gwen, you'd never believe the day Mummy's had.
In front of the dining table. Now, Goldilocks was not particularly hungry, and she was used to much better food than porridge. But she believed that anything she could take belonged to her. So she decided to taste the porridge. First, she decided to sit in the large chair and try the large bowl. "Oh, this porridge is much too hot," she said to herself. Then she decided to sit in the small chair and try the small bowl. "Oh, this porridge is much too cold," she said to herself. So she decided to sit in the medium-sized chair and taste from the medium-sized bowl. "Perfect," she said to herself.
You are not authorized. Please clear the area immediately.
Good girl for eating.
You're looking fine today.
Oh, it's been a while, hasn't it?
Now I just need to replace all my chemicals. Stuart. I've got to talk to Stuart. Maybe he's got the chemicals I need squirreled away somewhere.